Ho, 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 good afternoon, boys and girls, and a special hello, ho, ho, from the North Pole, where I have been living in my bubble with all the elves and reindeer since last Christmas. What a year we've had with all this horrid virus, but I have been watching you all, and I'm so pleased to see all the boys and girls from Glasgow today. It's not been a very easy year, but your teachers have told me you have all been working really hard and been really kind to each other. It's been so different this year, hasn't it? Learning from home, not being able to play with your friends at times. My elves haven't liked that very much. PE with Joe Wicks, Mrs. Claus hasn't liked that very much. And having to wear your masks all the time. I've been looking at my lists, and children in Glasgow are looking good on the nice list this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all on Christmas Eve. There's no final decision on the nice list until Christmas Eve, so you have to be very good till then. I can't believe all the questions you've sent me, and my sack has been bursting with letters from Glasgow. I can't answer them all, but if I don't answer yours, I will be sending a special letter back to your teacher this week, which Mrs. Claus will deliver and your teacher will share with you. So, our first question comes from Arthur from Cuthbertson, who is asking, or maybe checking, how I know my way to Glasgow. Oh, I have an itchy beard. Well, Arthur, I have a very special way of finding my way around all the areas of Glasgow. North, northeast, northwest and south. It's called a Santa navigation system, and that tells me where I can go in the whole world, not just Glasgow. So I will be in all the houses on Christmas Eve.
Hello boys and girls, so I'm Mrs. Claus. I'm Santa's wife and I'm really pleased to be here. I've had an awful busy day though. That wee Jeannie, the chief elf, she's been organising all the questions. She's been up to no good though, because you know how we the elves are? They think they can get into all sorts of trouble and nobody will notice. Jeannie gets caught every time though. So, we have the questions, boys and girls, and my first question for Santa, I call him Nick, because he's St. Nicholas. So I'm the only person that calls him that. So Nick, this one's from OLA. And what they want to know is, what's your favourite McDonald's and why is your tummy so big?
Ho, ho, ho! Well, McDonald's is only something I can have as a special treat because, of course, boys and girls, it's not good for your health to eat it all the time. But I do love everything in McDonald's, but especially chicken nuggets with chips, milk because Mrs. Claus won't let me drink anything else, and carrots, which I really love but never get to eat because my reindeer always steal them. Ha ha ho! Why is my tummy so big? Well, you are not allowed to be Santa Claus unless you have a big tummy. And as soon as you put the Santa suit on, your tummy magically grows. It's also made bigger by all the mince pies that you leave me on Christmas Eve. Ha ha ho!
Watch your TikToks. Hello boys and girls, my name is Jeannie and I'm the big elf, and I have been asked a question from Naomi. It's in Rose of Lima's primary, and Naomi says, how does Santa eat so many cookies without throwing up?
So, Naomi from St. Rose of Lima Primary School wants to know how I can eat so many mince pies and cookies on Christmas Eve without throwing up. Oh, sorry boys and girls, I'll have to delay that one. Rudolph, can you stop stealing Comet's carrots, you naughty reindeer? Sorry, Naomi, he's a very naughty reindeer, old Rudolph. Anyway, I can eat so many mince pies and cookies because, of course, of Santa magic. I don't have the same effect from eating as you do. I can eat as many things, but only on Christmas Eve as part of the magic of Christmas. So that's how I managed to do that, and I never throw up. What a terrible thing that would be, to throw up in Naomi's house. That wouldn't be a Santa thing, would it?
Okay, boys and girls, so the next question, and lots of people asked this, was, what colour are Santa's jammies? Well, the thing is, I put them out for him, and I do put special ones out, so I do know the answer to this for Christmas Eve. But to be fair, anything that is clean would be the answer, because you know what a messy eater Mr. Claus is.
What colour of pyjamas do I wear? Ho, ho, ho. Well, everything Santa wears is red and white, like my magnificent Santa suit. I wear special pyjamas every year, and different ones that Mrs. Claus lays out for me. This year, we will have special red pyjamas with lovely rainbows on them to celebrate all the boys and girls in our world and tell them how special they are. And of course, our special NHS. Ho, ho, ho!
So the next question for Santa is, why are all the elves naughty? Because they've been doing naughty things in schools, like putting toilet roll on, and they've been hiding things, and they've been putting things on the boards, and they've been taking things. That's not the elves doing that. That's the teachers. The teachers have been doing all those things. But maybe Santa wants to answer the question anyway. It's not the elves, it's the teachers. Teachers are very naughty.
Well, boys and girls, you're not allowed to be an elf unless you are naughty. But some of the elves in your schools, I know, are very, very naughty. I just hope that they are self-isolating while they're destroying your Christmas trees and your decorations. Jeannie, my chief elf, she keeps a very close eye on them, just to make sure that they're only being mischievous and only causing a little bit of trouble, not hurting anyone or doing anything that would spoil anyone's Christmas. Isn't that right, Jeannie?
And this question comes from St. George's Primary, and what they want to know is, how many reindeer does Santa have? And which one of those reindeer is his absolute favourite?
Ho, ho, ho! Someone asking, how many reindeer do I have and who is my favourite? Well, I have 9 reindeer in total. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen, and of course, Rudolph. And who is my favourite? Well, boys and girls, I don't actually have a favourite because they're all very special. But of course I need Rudolph more than the others because his lovely, right up red nose helps me through the dark night on my sleigh. So that's why I like Rudolph, because I need him.
Carmyle Primary has a very, very sensible question, and I have consulted with the Elf and Safety on this question. They want to ask Santa, are you allowed to visit all the houses on Christmas Eve? What with all the COVID stuffs?
So, Carmyle Primary School, I've had to make lots of special arrangements because of COVID this year. I've had special conversations with the government, with Nicola Sturgeon. Oh, what a woman she is. And she's agreed that Santa Claus is a key worker. So I can travel around the areas as much as I need to. But now I've also had my vaccination, so I'm specially protected. Ho, ho, ho! And I always keep social distance, and I have my special Santa-izer in my sleigh for every time I leave a house to wash my hands. So I am very safe, and I will be able to deliver all the presents this year. Ho, ho, ho!
Well, I like this question. Almost all of you asked this one, and it was about how old is Santa? I know how old he is, but it's a wee secret. We celebrate his birthday every year, and when we do that, he gets his real favourite food. He gets hot chocolate and he gets extra mince pies.
So, ho, 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 boys and girls, lots of you want to know what age I am. Well, of course, I am a magic Santa, so my age doesn't stop me doing everything I need to do. But I am so old that after a while you stop counting. You can't remember what age you are. Ask your teachers, and especially your head teachers. Ho, ho, ho. Many of them stopped counting a long time ago. Ho, 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 ho.
So, the next question is, Santa, when are you going to build all the elves a giant snow sleigh at the North Pole, and then when you come off the end, you fall into a big chocolate fountain? That was the next... Okay, that wasn't the next question because I'm being naughty, but I think you should build a snow sleigh. The next question is a really naughty question. Santa, has anyone ever robbed your sleigh?
So, ho, ho, ho. My sleigh, of course, could never be robbed because it's a very special, secure sleigh, and magic means that nothing can be lifted out of it. But in Glasgow, no one has ever tried, boys and girls. But in other places, which I will not mention, but there used to be a place run by a man called Donald Trump, and lots of people tried to steal things from my sleigh there. Ho, ho, ho. But it was okay, because my magic sleigh stopped them. Ha, ha, ha. Don't need to worry about that anymore, boys and girls.
So, John, you were asking, and you're from Castleton Primary, how does Santa and the elves stay awake when they have got so much to do? I've also been very, very busy, and I have to say, Santa has been as naughty as those elves the past few days. See, when we've been getting all of these things ready in the questions, he has been over there with wee Jeannie, looking at all sorts of sweeties and things to eat. So let's hope that over the next few days they all buckle down, because he's got a big job ahead of him on Christmas Eve.
Ho, 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 John from Castleton Primary School. Well, we are very busy in the North Pole, but the North Pole is a magic place where time doesn't work like it does in your house. We are all very busy. We have the Star of Bethlehem providing light to see us through, and we work all the time, but only to Christmas Eve. And we're very excited because then we get to sleep for a long time before we start getting ready for next year's Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. That's when I need my special pyjamas.
The next question is from Scotstoun Primary School, and it's a goody qualities question. Well done, Scotstoun. And it's, how do you know which presents to give to the boys and girls?
So, ho, ho, Scotstoun Primary School. Well, you all write your letters to Santa Claus, and they come to the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho. I have a whole team of elves with Jeannie who look at all the letters and make up a very special Santa list. Of course, boys and girls, it used to be a very big book, ho ho ho, but thanks to all the money Glasgow has spent on iPads, I now have my own iPad for Glasgow children, so I will make sure that all the boys and girls get a special present at Christmas, as long as you stay nice until Christmas Eve. Ho ho ho!
Boys and girls, most of you have been asking, what's Santa's favourite memory from delivering all those presents over the years? He's got so many that I am going to have to get him a wee treat after he answers this one. So I'm off to go and get him some hot chocolate with 5 marshmallows. That's very important because all the elves get it at the same time and we have to be very, very fair.
Ho ho ho! Just before I answer the next question, Mrs. Claus, could you get me one of your special hot chocolates, please? I'm getting very thirsty answering all these great questions. And the next question is, what is my favourite memory from delivering presents on Christmas Eve? Well, boys and girls, I'm going to give you 2 memories so that you can decide which one you like best. Ho ho ho! The first one you probably know about is a very famous one, and that was the time many, many years ago, ho ho ho, when I got stuck up the chimney in a house in Glasgow. Oh dear, 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 and my reindeer had to pull me out. A more recent one was when last year I was in another house, ho ho ho, in Glasgow, and I accidentally said, Alexa, play Christmas songs very loud. And then I left and the family were up all night listening to Christmas carols. Ho ho ho! I don't think Mum and Dad were very happy.
The next question is from St Mary's, and St Mary's want to know, what does Mrs Claus cook on Christmas Eve to fuel the elves and Santa so that we can keep going through the night and not allow bad things like iron brew, Red Bull and sweeties and chocolate, because we're not allowed them?
St Mary's Primary School. Well, of course, boys and girls, Mrs. Claus and I share all of the cooking, and we have a lovely time preparing special food full of vitamins and nutrients, that's a big word, ho ho ho, so that I have all the energy I need to do all of my work on Christmas Eve. And we have a lovely time eating dinner together and talking about all the special things boys and girls have done that get them their special present at Christmas. Ha ho ho! Boys and girls, that's all the questions I've got time to answer today, because I've got lots of presents to get ready and my sleigh to prepare, and my reindeer and Jeannie are behaving very badly. So boys and girls, remember, be kind to one another, look after one another, and keep yourself safe as you've been doing all year. Ho ho ho! And what lucky boys and girls you have to have such excellent staff in our schools looking after you and making sure that you are doing so well. So let me give a special thank you to all of the staff in your schools and assure all of them that they are on Santa's nice list. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Go to your bed early on Christmas Eve, and I will be in all of your houses this year. Thank you, boys and girls. Bye-bye. Ho, ho, ho.
you start giving presents at night? How do you deliver the presents in one night? How did you become Santa? What is the reindeer's names? I know some of your reindeer's names. Rudolph and Comet. Why is there a naughty list? Do you forget to look on the naughty list and the nice list twice? How do you deliver the presents? Where do you live, Santa? Where do your elves go at certain times? How do you deliver the presents so fast? Who wraps the presents for you? How do you jump to building to building to building? How do your elves come alive? How did you get to be Santa?
Oh, after all that, boys and girls, I'm knackered. Jeannie, get the door.